nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Bad guys do hill shit, no one can stop it. Walking in the shadows, always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, and it's Tuesday, so with us as always is Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast, bringing us all the major news stories from the weekend wrestling. We got a big return to talk about, and we got some possible heel turns. We got all kinds of stuff. We'll get into it right after this.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.
What up, fellas? How we doing?
Isn't it great to be alive on a Tuesday night to talk some wrestling?
Indeed.
Lovely.
Lovely. Edgar, how you doing tonight?
Always happy to be here, man. I'm doing great. Everything's good over here in the dirty west side.
The dirty, dirty west side.
Oh, OUW. What about you, Doc? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. Nothing to complain about this week yet. It's only Tuesday
I'm
though,
about to
so
say, the week
come
is
up
young.
with something. Promise you, I'll come up with something.
Oh, you and me both, brother. All right, so who wants to talk about some wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it, fellas. Let's get started with Draven's boy, AJ Styles. He's making some waves right now, and there's a lot of questions about what went down last night with AJ on Monday Night Raw after his match versus one of the greatest luchadors of all time, if not the greatest luchador, El Grande Americano. AJ Lee defeated Grande last night,
I'm
but
sorry, who?
after the greatest luchador of all time.
You just said AJ Lee defeated Americano.
I did? Okay, it's not my fault that they can't come up with some like unique names. They got AJ Lee, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. Uh,
Dragon Styles. What the
yeah.
fuck are you talking about?
AJ Styles, all right. We're gonna talk about AJ Lee later too, but can I read what AJ Styles said real quick? That
Yes, of
is
course.
driving
And
the
this
fans
was
crazy.
when did he say this?
After, I believe it was after or before his match last night.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was before his match while we had commercial break. He cut a promo for the live
Oh.
crowd.
I did not see that, obviously.
Oh, well, I'll send it to you.
So, well,
Well,
just
please.
read it to us. Go ahead.
So AJ Styles says, somebody doesn't want me here. For the first time in my career, I've got no one watching my back. And then he listed, Gallows and Anderson, Meechin being on SmackDown. And basically, Styles suggested that someone had orchestrated a way for me not to win anymore. Um, that wasn't the whole quote. There was more to it, but let's start with that. What do you guys think AJ Styles is talking about here?
So, here's my hot take. Obviously, this is a work in some way, shape, form, or fashion because WWE's official YouTube posted this as well as Twitter, Instagram, all their social medias posted this. So, I think they want to kind of piggyback off what Cross did at that Not Sam podcast earlier this year to kind of give him one last great storyline. Reason being, I found out today that AJ's contract officially ends February of 26. So unless they extend it for him to have one last WrestleMania match,
He's had his last WrestleMania.
but I'm just saying, unless they want to extend it,
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber is more likely going to be the last time we see AJ Styles.
It would have been nice to know, hey, this is my last WrestleMania.
Right. Well, I mean, he did make it very clear that this year's SummerSlam was his last one. So good on him for that one. But like I said, there's always that chance opportunity they would just give him an extension till WrestleMania and have him.
Right.
What better way to retire than have your last match at Mania? That being said, the way it was focused without name dropping Triple H,
Yep.
I don't see them turning AJ heel. I don't, because he's always been just more of a natural babyface. But there's no way in fucking hell Hunter's going to come out of retirement for a match with AJ Styles simply because
It'll kill him.
it's physically impossible.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. So if that's the case, who do you bring in from either Triple H's past or whatever to contend with AJ Styles going into the last feud?
Did AJ Styles mention Triple H, or why are you?
Because he's the one who decides who's there and who's not.
Because somebody doesn't want him there.
Got you.
Triple H
okay.
has final say so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Plus, there was a tweet put out from AJ Styles' oldest son, which you could take it how you will. I took it as a grain of salt. One of the fans on Twitter was complaining about Triple H's booking and tagged Triple H in the comment. And AJ Styles' son says, "You're not the only one. I'm tired of them messing with my dad."
Shit.
Now,
Well, that could be true, but I have a question for you guys. Wasn't there? This is something that I heard from Mr. Blood. I don't know if this is true, but wasn't there heat between Paul Heyman and AJ Styles a while back too?
not to my knowledge, there was.
Oh, okay.
Last I knew, them two had the utmost respect for each other. Now, I could be wrong. because I'm not the all-seeing Wizard of Oz. I don't get to know every little detail. So Blood might know something I don't. It's completely possible.
Yeah, he's usually right about these things, but he was saying that this was back when Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson got released for like the seventh time. That that last time was because of Paul Heyman, or AJ Styles had blamed Paul Heyman for that because it was ultimately his decision to release those people. Because I think Paul Heyman was doing like, I don't know if he was like in creative or like labor relations or something. Um, but again, this is just speculation. Um, but there's some people that believe that this promo could have been about Paul Heyman, maybe.
I mean, that could also be possible as well. But just looking at it just from, outside looking in and seeing how Triple H has booked AJ Styles over the last year, and also take into account that particular tweet just happened to go out the day of Monday Night Raw for this particular promo, I'm still going to say it's Triple H. Again, I could be wrong. Blood could be right as far as it being Paul Heyman. It's going to be one of those things where time will tell everything. But I do have a couple of tweets here from Mr. Gallows and one Mia Yim to respond to this promo that got put on Monday Night Raw, which for me pretty much solidifies the fact that it is a work. And I quote for Mr. Doc Anderson, Gallows, whatever, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to start charging royalties for pipe bombs. Laugh emoji.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all in good fun, all good shit. And Mia Yim tweeted, I'll have your back forever, Uncle Al, cry face, winky face, smiley face. So this is a work.
Of course.
Now, when I first saw this, because we have commercials, I didn't get to see it, and I even had my shit switched over to Canada because I wanted to check something, because when I had it switched to Canada on my VPN, get the VPN, on SmackDown, I was able to watch through the commercial breaks. Like every time you saw a commercial break on your Netflix, I was watching the entire John Cena match all the way through.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's just for SmackDown. Monday Night Raw did not get that as far as...
Well, did you start late?
Oh, I started live.
Wow.
Surfshark.
Surfshark. That's right. Good shit. So my question goes back to the table. Since Triple H is physically incapable of ever having another match, who do you put there? Realistically.
Here comes the money.
I said realistically. I didn't want fucking quads blown again.
Are you talking about for AJ Styles, like a final match for AJ?
Yes.
Cena.
Oh. Why?
No,
How would
you
how
don't want to
would
see Cena versus
Oh,
AJ?
I would love it. I would love it. I've made it very clear. I would love to see Cena AJ one more time. But in this context, how would John Cena make sense for this? He just turned back babyface.
Oh,
AJ's
yeah.
going to be a babyface going into whatever this feud is going to be.
Seth, World Heavyweight Championship.
Seth is a good possibility. I was thinking Randy. Because Randy can flip-flop back and forth between babyface and heel like that and be fine.
Yeah.
And they had great chemistry, Randy and AJ. Great fucking chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
Or do you bring somebody from AJ's past?
I don't know. I mean,
A lot of the ones that are from AJ's past, a lot of the good ones are fucking signed to AEW right now.
my first initial thought was Randy just because of their Evolution connection.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth makes a lot of sense, too, for similar reasons.
Yep, for the Authority.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know.
It just sucks that, we're talking about AJ's contract expiring and final matches, and someone doesn't want me here. And it's like, we haven't even gotten that match that we were kind of promised that AJ was supposed to have in TNA. Like, he just showed up there and then never was brought up again in TNA ever again.
Well, to be fair, they never said he was going to have a match. He was just going to appear. So,
Yeah, and I'll put money down on this one because they haven't announced who's going into the TNA Hall of Fame this year yet. My money's going to be on AJ, especially with them dropping on WWE 2K the retro AJ Styles with TNA music included.
damn.
I will put my bottom dollar on the fact AJ Styles goes into the TNA Hall of Fame this year. Which is
I'm
like
surprised he's
saying
not
you're
there
going to the
already.
Krispy Kreme Hall of Fame, but you know, it's something. I mean, it is a shame the one guy that built the house of TNA is not in their Hall of Fame.
I was gonna say it's crazy to think that Nikki Bella is in the WWE Hall of Fame, but AJ Styles isn't in the TNA Hall of Fame still.
Fucking facts, dude. Facts.
I don't know what their what their rules are about having retired or having
You know,
whatever.
Let me let me see who is every member in the TNA Hall of Fame. Give me
Number 1,
second.
Eric Bischoff.
I know of 2, and that's it.
The Douglas count at 1.
Oh, I was thinking Sting and Angle.
Yeah.
I think they were the first 2, weren't they?
Correct.
Dixie Carter? Nah, I don't know.
I swear to Christ. Let's see here. We have Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, Earl Hebner, Gail Kim, Abyss, Ken Shamrock, Awesome Kong, Raven, Tracy Brooks, Rhino, and Bob Ryder.
A really short list.
Well, I mean, they've only been doing the Hall of Fame since 2012. Oh, Mike Today, Don West, and Team 3D.
Oh, okay.
And that's only like what, 1 or 2 people a year?
One, they do one a year,
Okay.
with the exception of 2013 and 2023.
Okay.
So
Some of those are kind of like
why?
Yeah.
Like Tracy Brooks, like why? Like I understand you were imperative in the early days as far as the knockout division, but you didn't do anything worth a shit.
Right.
Um,
Who was the last one?
Bob Ryder, he did a lot of the behind the scenes stuff in the early days that,
Okay.
that kept TNA from going out of business.
Those I respect.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's a couple like I don't think Rhino should be in the Hall of Fame.
I'll disagree with that. His run between 2005 and 2008, especially with his run with Abyss, he was a mainstay. He did put asses in seats.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Rhino being in there.
Did Raven too?
Yeah, Raven's in 22. Please talk bad about Raven. Please.
No, I just never heard of,
Yeah, Raven went in 22.
yeah. Fair
Boy,
enough.
my fuse box got lit.
I mean, I was just wondering. Just asking.
Oh, look, you don't talk about Punk, you don't talk about Styles, and you don't talk about Raven.
Well,
I defend them motherfuckers.
there's a reason Styles isn't in there, just saying, but
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with contractual agreements and the fact that him and TNA split on less than great terms.
it could be, or
Look,
'cause
this time 2 years
he lost to
ago,
Logan Paul.
cut the feed.
Look, say whatever you want. There was almost nobody as important to TNA in its early years than AJ Styles.
There's nobody as important to TNA period than Styles. The close second is Sting. The close third is Kurt Angle.
Mm.
And 2 of the 3 are in the Hall of Fame.
But again, I don't know what their requirements are. Like, I don't know if they have requirements as far as if they're out of the company, if they've been out for. I don't know.
So,
He'll go in there.
oh, you fucking A-Roddy will.
He'll get in there.
I'm hoping AJ Styles shows up this Friday in Vegas at Worlds Collide again to get some payback.
Oh yeah, doesn't Dominic's facing Vikingo again, right?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna happen. We're probably gonna
Yeah,
have a crash out moment with AJ Styles in the next couple weeks.
probably.
Let it happen.
Probably.
Let it fucking happen.
All right. Well, we got anything else to say about that?
No, I think we're good on that. If you are, Edgar.
Yep.
All right. What you got next?
Let's go with well, since I already brought it up without actually wanting to, AJ Lee.
Yes.
It is very true. The rumors that were said about AJ Lee to come stand side by side next to her hubby, CM Punk. AJ Lee showed up on Friday. She was on Raw last night. How are you guys feeling about this whole shebang?
Love it.
Excited.
I was a huge fan of AJ Lee when she had her first run. I admittedly did not keep tabs on her while she was off doing other things. Like I know she was a coach on Heels and a stunt double. But other than that, I don't know what all she was getting into during that time. But she fucking looks amazing. She looks like she hasn't aged. She still got that same, like it was like she didn't miss the whole skip, the whole sitting in the ropes thing.
She hasn't missed a beat.
She hasn't missed a beat, and the whole like hand on the hands under her chin thing. Like she still got that crazy, sexy, you know, skater chick vibe going on.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think it's. I think that's just her. I mean, like the best gimmicks, the most organic gimmicks are the ones that you just turn yourself up to 10.
Mm.
And then AJ Lee is definitely one of those examples. As far as the actual return, Friday night, beautifully done. Couldn't have been any better. Well, I take that back. The only way it could have been better is WWE Shop's fucking Twitter would have just not fucking replied to that one guy.
Yeah.
They spoiled it, in my opinion. Even though we all knew it was going to happen, I still got pissed off about it. Monday night. I don't know about you guys. I'm very critical on promos. Her promo was a little clunky when it was just her out there. Am I the only one that kind of felt that?
No, I definitely saw it, but I chalked it up to the fact that she hasn't been in front of this many people in over 10 years. So I think it was just nerves, and she'll get more comfortable.
I could see it that way. I could also see it as, just knocking dust off. But something that kind of caught my attention was the feel and the progression of the promo instantly changed when she had somebody to work off of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
From the time Becky came out, it became more natural to her. It became more organic. She wasn't like trying to find her verbiage, so to speak. So I think for her right now, the best thing for her to do if she's going to talk is somebody has to be out there for her to work off of.
At least until she gets comfortable.
Yes, because
I
not
mean,
gonna lie,
but-
that the first 3-4 minutes was kind of rough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but if you go back through her career, most of her memorable promo moments were speaking directly to some other people.
Exactly.
So maybe that's just she's more conversational or more throwing jabs at people that she sees. But I just chalked it up to nerves. I mean, you could almost hear when she first started to talk, her words like start to stutter a little bit, like she was really nervous. And then as the crowd started cheering her, she got more confidence. But I would expect to see her promos tighten up quite a bit pretty soon.
Fair enough. Edgar, what'd you think?
Yeah, I'm the opposite, you guys. I really enjoyed AJ Lee's promo when she first came out better than the rest of the segment after Becky Lynch showed up. Not just because I'm just not a fan of Becky Lynch or anything that she's been doing, but AJ Lee was having a good moment with the fans and she was telling us like, what she's been doing since she's been gone. And she's like, she established herself to the younger fans who don't know who she is. Why is she such a big deal? And I was kind of feeling like they left me wanting to hear more of AJ Lee and her story. And then Becky Lynch comes out, and for some reason, like there's a lot of truth to what Becky Lynch says in her promos. Like, this is about me, and I'm a part of this, and she's trying really hard to make it about herself. And WWE is letting her do that because as soon as Becky Lynch came out, she just took over that entire segment, and it was mostly just Becky Lynch doing her shtick, and AJ Lee was kind of just standing there reacting to what Becky Lynch was saying. And I'm just like, can you guys let AJ Lee speak some more or what? But to me, this whole thing got ruined as soon as Becky Lynch got out there. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I can see it from your perspective.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. It just, maybe not so much her verbal game, but when she was playing off people, like it just felt more natural.
Yep.
Now,
But
do you guys think that that whole thing that happened with the WWE shot, you think that that might have been done on purpose? Because I feel like, how's that saying go? The worst, best kept secret or whatever. Because I feel like as soon as that happened, WWE or like the dirt sheets were reporting that even more tickets got sold for that SmackDown. There was like 16,000 people at least in that arena. So do you guys think that was done on purpose?
Mm,
I mean,
I could see it either
I would
way.
hope so. Because if not, that's whoever that is need to get fired.
At least reprimanded, because Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Spoil that. But Young
Well,
Lex
yeah.
is back. I'm a big fan of her then. I'm hoping to stay a big fan of her. It is, from what I understand, a long-term deal. It's not
Mhm.
just this one-off thing. So yeah, she was like the original diva disruptor.
Yep.
Looking forward to see what she still has in the ring.
The original anti-diva.
Yeah.
I got a question. So, since Punk has a contract and AJ has a contract, does Larry get a contract?
Only if they use the ball screw it.
Well, I mean, they use Pharaoh.
Oh, Larry versus Pharaoh, WrestleMania. Book
2
it.
out of 3 falls in a kibble match.
2 out of 3 paws.
Kibble match.
That's
And Pharaoh
That's
goes
funny.
in as the heel.
Of course. Looks like a heel.
Dude, I don't know if y'all saw it. And we'll close it on this. Did y'all see the tweet that Triple H put out of him having Larry sit in his producer chair at Gorilla, saying that his job got taken over?
I did not see this.
It was the cutest
I
fucking
saw-
thing ever. Like, he put the fucking headset on the dog, and the dog just looked at him. Cutest fucking
Yeah,
thing.
I
I
saw
was
a
like,
picture about that. Yeah.
yeah, it's the cutest fucking thing I ever saw.
I think CM Punk posted it, and there were some like papers on the desk that CM Punk covered up. I was like, oh, what the hell? Why you gotta do that? But yeah, I saw it.
Because it's not on WWE Unreal.
Not yet.
Season 2 coming soon.
Jesus. What else can they steal?
Much more. Much more.
Anyway, are you done with AJ Lee, Edgar?
He's done with us.
Apparently.
Well, fuck. There he is.
Sorry
It
about
happens
that.
every fucking time, at least once.
At least once.
Yeah, I mean, I'm I just so I'm like up and down when it comes to this whole thing with AJ Lee. Like when I first found out Becky Lynch got involved in this whole thing, I was like, shoot me now. Then they brought back AJ Lee, and I'm like, okay, now it's a little bit more interesting, but I don't know. I'm not really that hyped for this mixed tag team match that they announced for WrestlePalooza. Are you guys?
I'm intrigued to see where this goes.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what she has in the ring right now. I I don't. Do you see? I don't see her losing this match.
No, the babyface is going over on this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe it'll extend to an IC title feud for her.
Enough to pay $30 to watch it.
No, I have Surfshark. I'm good.
Gonna
And
have
I
to
just
get me
happen to
that
have
then.
ESPN Plus, so I'm good.
Because he's
Well,
balling.
god damn. Well, fuck me then, right? Nah, I don't know. I read somewhere that if you have YouTube TV, which I do, and I pay like $90 a month for that shit,
God bless you.
that that I should be able to that includes ESPN. So I haven't
Well-
looked into it yet, so I hope that's true.
Well, we're gonna find out September 20th, aren't we?
Yeah, probably before then. Not I gotta get that Surfshark. But
Yeah, man. We got a good deal running for it.
Hey, speaking of Surfshark,
Let's throw it to that commercial. We will be right back. What up, Heel Faction? Today's day and age, internet security is of paramount importance. That's why today's sponsor is Surfshark VPN. Tell them about it, Draven.
dude, it's really quite simple. VPNs are the way of the future. Keeps your stuff secure, safe, and out of hackers' hands. You want to go watch Netflix over in Japan? Flip that shit over. You want to go watch the capital P word, and you can't because you're in one of these states that got it banned? Flip that shit over to another country. Really quite simple.
Absolutely. Keeps your information safe, out of the hands of hackers. VPNs, as Draven said, are the future. If you use the link in the description, you can get Surfshark VPN for 88% off plus 3 free months.
Damn, that's quite a steal.
Yeah, we're talking about less than $2 per month plus 3 free months. If you sign up using the link in the description. Safe surfing, happy surfing, keep your shit safe. We'll get back to the show. All right, we are back. Get that Surfshark. Save you $30 a month on WWE pay-per-views, baby.
Fucking A right, it does.
Oh, that's a great selling point.
Hey, it worked for Stephanie McMahon. It can work for us.
Right.
Hmm?
What you got
So
next?
what you got next?
Well, I mean, we got WrestlePalooza coming up here in a few days, and well, a couple weeks actually. Next weekend, we got one more Monday Night Raw, two more SmackDowns left for the show, and it seems like two of the biggest matches on that card, which is Brock Lesnar versus Cena, the mixed tag team match with AJ Lee and CM Punk. Those are the two biggest matches on that card, but not a whole lot of build-up. So I guess I just want to know how you guys feel about the build-up so far for WrestlePalooza overall.
So here's my problem, and it's the same problem I had for SummerSlam. There is no good build-up. Not one bit. This is another rushed PLE pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. I understand the whole Brock and Cena thing has been planned out for a while now. It should have been acknowledged before when they actually acknowledged it on Friday night to confirm it. Give us something to look forward to more than just 2 weeks in advance.
Right.
I am getting tired of watching these pay-per-views that feel like they're rushed together like a D-rated indie show. They're just trying to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. And let's be completely transparent about why WrestlePalooza is even happening. It was so they can get out of the Peacock deal to get into the ESPN deal because it
Right.
broke the contract for the amount of PLEs that Peacock would run. That's the only reason WrestlePalooza is happening.
Oh, okay.
I'm really getting sick and tired of just watching WWE in general, just because it's nothing more than a cash grab.
Oh, it really
It's
is.
taken the fun out of watching pro wrestling. Watching Monday Night Raw is not even a chore; it is a job,
Yeah.
a literal fucking job. And not even for whenever we have to review it. I'm talking about just sitting there and trying to watch it just to try to follow along with the stories. It's horrid. SmackDown, it's starting to get that way. Like, it's still somewhat entertaining, but it's starting to get that way. It's starting to get the same feel of Monday Night Raw. I'm not even trying fucking NXT at this point because there's nothing on there I give a shit about. Nothing in WWE going on right now I fucking care too much about because nothing's built up properly. They're doing anything and everything they can just to catch an extra dollar. And that's not what professional wrestling is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be that thing where us as a fan, as the audience, can escape reality for a couple hours just so we can enjoy ourselves before going back to the bullshit of our mundane lives, such as money grubbing, such as the fucking stress of not having enough money to go do this, that, or the other, or pay our bills, or feed our families. And then you got WWE over here doing last minute fucking shows just to grab that extra dollar from the common consumer, doing $70,000 fucking WrestleMania tickets. There's no soul left in WWE in my opinion.
Yeah, ticket prices, everything is just absurd, and it's you're right. They just want, instead of properly building to one good pay per view a month, they want as many PLEs as they can fucking fit in the calendar year, and it's starting to deteriorate the quality of the shows.
I'm gonna get ticket prices pulled up here real quick just for WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like it's they're trying to make it like a something for like bougie ass people. Like it's like the latest trend because I was talking to one of my friends the other day and I was telling him about all this and
No.
he's not really like a huge wrestling fan, but he's like, "Damn, wrestling is for like rich people, huh?" And I'm like, "No, it's not." But like they're trying to make it that way. Like,
WWE is. Or nosebleed section tickets are $200 fucking dollars, and I'm talking like the very top of the fucking stadium
Holy shit!
or arena or whatever the fuck they're running.
It's just gonna be an arena, yeah.
Yeah, but we can go watch fucking Dynamite at Daly's place for like $40 a ticket.
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know, like weird shit, like classism type shit. Like, oh, I got WWE tickets. Like, oh, I'm cool now, because I can afford these. It's weird, dude. It's like it reminds me of like when the latest fashion trends, like when Yeezys came out first, like
Mm-hmm.
oh, or like the new Jordans. It's weird, bro. Getting weird.
It really is. Like the traditional stereotypical pro wrestling fan was working class, um,
Blue collar common folk.
blue collar folks, yeah, that want to go out and have a hot dog and watch wrestling and have a good time with it. But the Fed has made it where it's an elitist activity. Like, it's crazy.
You know, it's one thing when they have like special shows and they have special appearances from actors, songwriters, whatever. That's one thing. But now you're almost expecting those same actors, musicians, songwriters to be the ones that's going to buy those $70,000 tickets. And guys like Jelly Roll and Post Malone and all them, they're going to buy those tickets because they're for life fans. But they can afford that shit. What about the common guy? What about the guy that only makes fucking $20 an hour, works 50 hours a week, 80% of his fucking paycheck goes to bills, food, whatever, and he's only left about $100 for the week? He's not going to fucking Mania. He's not going to Monday Night Raw anymore. He's not going to WrestlePalooza.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
they're
on
good.
there though, Javen, because this reminds me like when the celebrities show up to like basketball games to sit courtside. I don't think these celebrities are actually paying for those tickets because WWE and like these basketball teams gain a lot from having these celebrities sit in ringside or courtside, don't they?
Yeah, I mean it's possible that those tickets are comped, which would be I don't know.
Well,
Nobody else is gonna buy those fucking tickets.
yeah, but the main reason I specifically brought up Jillian on Post Malone is the fact that they showed their pay stub from buying those tickets for the pay per view in Paris.
Oh, cool.
Like they paid their way through.
Very good.
So, like I said, if you have the money, they're gonna fucking do it. Even though, Jelly Roll's probably the closest thing we got to the common man at this point. He is music's Dusty Rhodes in a way. He just knows how to handle money a lot better. But again, the days of Blood or myself or Rip going and spending $250, $300 for a WrestleMania ticket that's 50, 60 foot away from the fucking ring, those days are gone. You have to take a fucking second mortgage out on your fucking house just to get anywhere near ringside, and it's fucking ridiculous. What's gonna happen when some superstar does something that a small group of rich people don't fucking like and they try to cancel it? What's gonna happen with ticket sales then? Empty fucking arenas, and they're gonna have to try to get them on fucking StubHub for fucking half price. And by that point, you've already, at least for me, you've put a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to go to your show fucking regardless now.
Sure.
Not when I can just sit here and watch it on fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Insane, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna go to Monday Night Raw, especially how the shows have been lately. But they're gonna be here October 20th in my hometown, and I told my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna wait last minute if the tickets drop, because right now they're like $200 for nosebleed. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
if they drop, I'm probably gonna go, but I'm gonna go by myself. Like, I'm not gonna buy 2 tickets for me and you to go, because that's like $500 already. So I'm like,
Dude, and if you want to go to a wrestling show, just find an indie show going on. Go pay $15 at the fucking door. You'll have more fun at a fucking indie show than you ever would at a fucking Monday Night Raw for less than half the fucking price. Well, even if you get concessions, even if you buy merch from the indie guys, you're probably gonna walk out of there $100 tops, and have so much more fun and feel so much more included in the fucking show than just sitting there and acknowledging Roman Reigns.
yeah, you might get cussed out by a heel or worse.
And
fucking
that's
hit
part
with
of the
chair or
fun.
something.
God, how many fucking people have we cussed out in our fucking years?
Not quite as many as have cussed me out.
Well, I can't help that. I've cussed out quite a few in my 15 years. But they also have the understanding, especially the ones that go there for every show, they have that understanding that they're part of the show. And that's what makes it special.
Yeah.
Well, we started talking about the build up for WrestlePalooza, and somehow
There is
got
no
in the
fucking build up in the fucking story.
Yeah, because I mean that's true. Because I mean we saw Brock Lesnar show up at SummerSlam, and then he showed up on Friday Night SmackDown, and then we know that John Cena already had his final SmackDown. Brock Lesnar's scheduled to be at Friday Night SmackDown. So are we just not going to see like Cena and Brock Lesnar interact with each other on SmackDown
And we don't.
until WrestlePalooza? Or
And we
what the
don't need
fuck?
that. We don't need them touching because they're going to keep building Brock up as this monster. You're going to be risking John getting hurt. Because even though Brock's not as dangerous as he used to be, that motherfucker still don't know the full extent of his own strength.
Probably not.
There's no probably not. That motherfucker, he got that retard strength on tap. But for them to keep them two separated now is the best plan going forward. Have John cut the promos on Raw, have Brock cut the promos on fucking SmackDown, and let them meet at fucking WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
That'd be the way I'd book it, especially to keep John safe.
But no, as far as the builds go, I mean, they're once again, for some reason, they wait to the last 2 weeks of TV before they start building these matches.
Mm-hmm.
Other than those two, have any been announced?
No.
Yeah,
So-
there's been a couple matches.
What?
The Usos versus
that's right.
Bronson
Oh
Reed
yeah,
and
the
Braun
Usos
Breaker.
versus the Brusos. My bad.
Yeah, the
forgot about that.
Brusos.
Okay, so we got 2 tag team matches on this card.
Yeah. And then Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer, which we were supposed to get a contract signing last night, and for some
got
reason
cut.
that fucking got canceled.
Yeah, there's like they haven't even started a build towards that match.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been teasing
Real.
Stephanie getting a world title match for months at this point. I think Stephanie just got bored and went and got pregnant.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
I mean that in the most respectful way.
I'm sure.
I'm the daddy.
Oh Lord.
And I believe they added no. I think that's it for now. Just those 4 matches I think that I can think of off the top of my head.
So if this is going to be a 3-hour show, they're probably going to add one more as a throwaway.
Yeah.
And how much you want to bet it has something to do with either the Wyatts or the New Day.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe Randy versus Drew, but I think that one was announced for SmackDown,
Yeah, that's on
not
SmackDown this
WrestlePalooza.
week.
Yeah.
Like that's a pay-per-view worthy match.
What if they're saving that for the October pay-per-view? Like they're just doing this for like a double DQ finish or some shit.
I'm gonna look it up real quick because I feel like the 5th match has already been announced. Because I have a feeling
Insert
it
the
has.
Jeopardy music here. Play some Jeopardy like music we're not
Oh.
going to get sued for.
Cena versus Brock, the mixed tag team match, Io versus Stephanie Vaquer, the Brusos.
Are we really going to be calling that from now on?
I am.
Okay.
There hasn't been a 5th match announced, but there's prediction.
For the
Yeah.
Yep. There's only 4 matches.
So
So
what do you think it's gonna be?
what do I think? Maybe Damian Priest versus Aleister Black.
No, that needs to cook a little bit more from what I saw on SmackDown.
Other than
Definitely
that,
the
some of the
best match.
predictions here say
What if we get the rematch for the WWE Tag Team titles with the Street Profits and the Wyatt Six? Wyatt Six goes over and they finally break up the Street Profits.
could be.
Could do.
Or what about Dominic Mysterio defending his Intercontinental Championship?
Who are they going to put them against? They haven't built up another challenger.
CBS Sports is predicting a triple threat match with Penta and Rusev.
Rusev does not need to be on my fucking screen at all. That's why
I can't believe they put him over Penta.
well, you see, when that match came on, I turned my TV off, so I didn't even watch the match. I did not, will not, and cannot deal with Rusev.
Yeah, Rusev got his 2nd victory in a row after beating Sheamus, and Penta got his 2nd loss in a row. He lost to Kofi Kingston a couple weeks ago, and then to Rusev last night. Crazy.
I just don't see what they see in fucking Rusev.
Well, whatever it is, they're gonna put him in that Intercontinental title scene.
Then they need to get off Dominic before they put him in the fucking title scene. Because there's no fucking situation in which I can see Dominic fucking winning that, but there's no fucking situation that I can see Rusev walking away with the title. It's a lose-lose.
What are the other predictions you got there?
AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano.
We just had that.
Yeah.
We just had that, and it felt like that was the end of it. Unless you're bringing in fucking Dos Americano and Tres Americano and doing some kind of 6-man deal.
Dos and Tres, I like that.
Fuck not.
Thing Uno and Thing Dos.
Oh no, Dos Tres.
But that's it as far as predictions. That's just those 3 matches right now. I can't really think of any others right now.
I mean, they could probably do something with the women's United States title if they wanted to.
They don't even put them on SmackDown, let alone a PLE.
That's because the greatest women's United States champion of all time, Chelsea Green's no longer champion.
Who
True.
is?
I think Julia is.
Julia.
Julia. That's
You know,
pretty
she
bad.
had such a high thought.
Yeah,
and then it
like,
went to shit.
Came in the highest expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say she's been to shit. I don't think her booking hasn't been. Just another case of them not knowing how to book a Japanese wrestler.
Put the United States title on it. Worked for Shinsuke.
Yeah. Perfect.
Where the fuck is he, by the way?
Catering.
Fuck.
Fucking catering.
He probably doesn't even fly to the fucking events.
I wouldn't blame him.
So
Yeah.
crazy.
WrestlePalooza, y'all, coming up soon in ESPN near you.
No, I'm sponsored by Surfshark. I'll be having it on my Netflix.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm serious. Instead of if it don't work out for you, do not do the ESPN shit. Don't pay the $30 fucking. Spend the $60 on the VPN. You get it until 2028 at this point.
Yeah.
So
gonna do
fucking
that.
easy to use. And I'm not just
Yeah.
saying that because we're sponsored. I'm saying that because I actually use it.
Because it's true.
It's damn
Alright.
true. Oh, I thought we were both going Kurt Angle for a second. My bad.
You got one more story?
Yeah. This one's pretty insane, you guys. Fucking Wardlow, poor guy, man. What the fuck? He just came back after being gone for like over a year because of injury, comes back at Forbidden Door, and a lot of people are happy to see him back. The Dynamite after that, he comes out standing in the background, he doesn't do a goddamn thing, and people are like, well, he just came back. They made a big deal about it, and he doesn't do anything. And then the Dynamite after that, he's not even there. He wasn't even there. And then it was reported that he got re-injured, suffering what is feared to be a torn pec shortly after his
Didn't I
return at
tell
Forbidden
you?
Door.
Didn't I tell you? He got overzealous powerbombing a motherfucker and he tore his pec. I fucking knew it. I
You
put
did
that
say
shit.
that.
His overzealous green ass tried
Because
to powerbomb the guy through the mat and ripped his fucking pec.
that was
So-
the only physicality that he had in his return, and that was it.
I know.
So here's the problem with Wardlow. When they split him from MJF and they had that absolute slaughter of a squash match with like fucking 13 fucking power bombs, and they didn't do anything to capitalize on Wardlow, that's when I quit caring about Wardlow.
Yeah.
And then they put him in fucking Undisputed Kingdom for no fucking reason. He was the black sheep of that fucking group, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
His booking since leaving MJF's side has been, say it with me, the drizzling shits.
It has. And I don't know why. Obviously, I don't know if they just don't know how to book big, huge guys like that.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
But yeah, they've been doing it pretty well with him. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out what the problem is with half the fucking roster, because you don't see half the fucking active roster on either fucking show.
I wouldn't know.
There's
on
more-
Collision.
There's more sitting either at catering or at home than there is on a fucking show. And this is a conversation we had either earlier this year or late last year. As far as if you have all these people on here, and I get it, you're for the boys, but at some point you're blowing money, you're wasting money. This money could be used elsewhere for more positive things. let these motherfuckers go. Because I guarantee you, a lot of these guys can either go to Japan, MLW, TNA, or even the Fed at this point, and still make money. Don't just keep them on fucking contract because you want them to make money, or don't keep them on contract just because you're trying to be selfish and like not let them fucking go do something. If they want to fucking wrestle, let them go wrestle. And I get it, you let them go work independent dates, but independents only go so fucking far. They want to be on television. And you know the first person I'm going to bring up, case in point, is fucking Keith Lee. He's getting paid all this money to legitimately sit at home when he can go work the indies, make the same amount of money, and probably get more over. Because let's face it,
he can do that while he's getting paid by AEW. There's nothing that says he can't run the indies right now.
Or is there? We don't know the extent of his contract situation. Hell, fucking Tony Khan fucking extended Danhausen's shit, even though he requested multiple times to get fucking released because he didn't want to fucking do the independence that he's allowed to fucking do. He wants to go do other independents.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Release them, the ones that you know you're not going to fucking use. Take that money, either put it towards the boys that you are going to fucking use, give them a fucking pay raise, or put that towards your marketing more. Get yourself back to where you can get back in those big arenas every week.
I think part of the reason that Tony Khan loves to have all these people on his payroll is in case shit like this happens. Like right now, I feel like there's a lot of people that are out with injuries, like long-term injuries, like Adam Cole. Fuck, I can't think of anyone else, but they have a long list of injuries right
Will
now.
Ospreay.
So yeah, there you go. Isn't Swerve out too?
Swerve, yeah.
Swerve's out for an aggravated injury he's had for years, though. He's just been putting it off until a good time.
So I think
Because he initially got injured when he won the world title. But since then, he's been in storyline after storyline after storyline. It's not been one of those things where he's had to go get it fixed. He's just either been getting shots or fluid taken off of it or what have you. But a lot of these injuries can be fucking... Like they wouldn't even fucking happen if somebody would actually sit there and tell somebody, no, we're not going to do that. No, we're not going to try to fucking powerbomb Adam Cole on the fucking floor right next to the fucking ring. No, let's not fucking do that. Let's find another spot that makes fucking sense on the floor if you want to do something on the fucking floor. That last concussion could have completely been negated if somebody would have just told him no. And that's why you see a lot of WWE guys on TV more consistently, because they have a governor put on them. At some point, you got to think what's best for your brand, not just what the pop is for the boys in the back.
Well, next time Tony calls me for advice, I'll let him know.
That's cool. Just send my
next
number.
time.
Yeah, we're like
Fuck,
that.
dude.
We're like that.
Dude, I wonder, like, what was Wardlow's original injury what was the reason he was out for over a year? Was it the same thing, or was this like a new thing? Because
It was the pec, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it was the pec because I made a comment about it because Punk had his pec torn, came back, went to WWE, tore his pec, and then I said something about Wardlow tearing something right around the same time CM Punk tore his.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think it might have been a torn pec as well. But you gotta think with the size of his and how dense that motherfucker is, it's going to take more time than just an average Joe to heal from that shit, especially with all the rehab he would have to do to get back to where he was.
Yep.
So yeah, more than a year. It's very feasible.
Christ. That is
Well, remember Batista tore his at the end of 2005, going into 2006, had to relinquish the title, and he was gone for 14 months before coming back. And that's when he like dropped all that weight in 2007 and was like went from like 330 to 280, 290, and had to change up his whole fucking style of working. Because even though he was still built, he slimmed down. He had to lose a lot of that muscle mass so he could heal faster. And again, I think that goes back to Wardlow just being green as shit, wanting to keep his size and trying to heal it that way instead of just slimming down some, let your body heal naturally, and then build yourself back up.
I mean, Wardlow was already having problems getting over, and you know, he wasn't really connecting with the audience a whole lot there.
That's because
I-
they didn't.
with this,
because they didn't maximize on that MJF feud. If they would have maximized on that and continued on, he'd be one of the main eventers today.
right? But they didn't,
Exactly.
and now he's injured again, and now he's going to be out again. I can't help but wonder, man, like if the people are just, he's going to have to, I don't know, man, to get over with these fans. It's going to be really hard now at this point, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's time they just repackage him. Don't even bring him back as Wardlow. Bring him back as something else at this point. Because you know the whole thing of how can I miss you if you don't go away? You've gone away too many times. You've been gone
Yeah.
too long. I don't care if you come back or not.
Right. You left me too many times. Yep.
Yeah, well, hopefully we hear more about this, and hopefully Wardlow gets better. Cause god damn, that shit sucks, man. Poor guy.
We'll check. We'll have a follow up on this in 2027.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Well, I think that's about enough for tonight, fellas.
I agree.
Sounds good.
You want to take us out?
I don't get paid till Friday.
Do some pleasantry.
Oh, pleasantries, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget this Thursday night is the return of
Fantasy Wars.
where we'll be going over what if Stone Cold Steve Austin did not do the Austin 316 promo at King of the Ring 96. How is that going to affect the rise of the Texas Rattlesnake in that era? It's going to be very interesting. I've got some notes. I got some thoughts. I want to talk them over with you.
All right.
All right, and don't forget this Sunday at 12 Eastern, 11 Central, Johnny fucking Hughes, is the return of HSP again with Dark Cordz and Draven Grimes, where we're going to go over To Be Determined. At this fucking point.
To be determined.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be fucking great, and everybody's going to enjoy the conversation. And then do not forget every Tuesday night is Weekend Wrestling with Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, and Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast. Edgar, please plug your shit.
Hit me up. Follow us at Snug Wrestling. Come hang out with us in our world of pro wrestling, Snug Wrestling. Shit, we got AEW stuff, WWE stuff. We got clips. We got Spanish stuff now too. We're bilingual. We're bi. We're gonna be doing Worlds
Congratulations.
Collide predictions and WrestlePalooza predictions and all kinds of shit. So hit us up at Snug Wrestling.
See, pegging is on the table. Bye. Gotta love it.
Moving on.
Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget the return of Talking Shit is going. It is out now. Go search it on any of your podcast platforms. Talking Shit. It's good God, the fucking stories. Jesus Christ. You've made me relive some shit. You understand that? Relive some shit. Jesus.
What?
But go look that. Check it out next week when it comes out, Edgar. I'll send it to you. It's Jesus is all I can say. Yeah, go check out Talking Shit. Booker's Table. We currently have it on hold until we got a couple of minor details to work out. But once that comes back, we will let you guys know. Had a couple messages about it, so just making it known now. Booker's Table is temporarily on hold for the next few weeks until we can work out a couple of details. Right?
Right.
Right. And of course, find us on all social media platforms at Heel Shit Podcast. If you have a question for the podcast, please send them in at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to read on the air, awesome. If you want to answer privately, awesome as well. We oblige. Do not forget the YouTube memberships. $1.99 gets you pretty much everything, including the emojis, members only videos, at cost merch, all that good shit. You got the $4.99 tier that has the Zoom call, the follow backs on social medias, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And last but not least, please, I hope it's the last thing. Do not forget the merch.
For life.
It's fucking great.
Beautiful.
Fucking beautiful. As always, you can get your HSP.
Perfect, really.
Well, you're right. We're on there. Do not forget, you can get all your TFK, your HSP, your Dark Horse, Draven Grimes, Rip Ruiz, and Snug Wrestling brand Buck Logan Paul shirts. All down there at the Streamlabs down below. And with that, I think I'm done.
All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. For Draven Grimes and Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. What do we call it that? Bad guys do. Hey.
K-pop sucks.
Shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always